Slow down, baby.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I have my friend Shiloh with me. So we're gonna talk to Shiloh a bit today just to get to know her, a bit more because she's a new friend of mine. So we definitely want to ask her a few questions I haven't asked her yet. And then I think we're gonna do a challenge as well. One that's definitely suits her. I think she's gonna like it.
I kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's nothing too crazy. It's fine. It's
nice.
more fun.
Nice.
So, let's think. What don't we know, or what don't I know about Shiloh? Because I know you're from St. Vincent, but I've also I've heard you mention like Jamaica before, which I love because my dad's side of the family is Jamaican.
Nice.
So yes. So yeah, tell me a bit about the two places and how they intertwine.
So St. Vincent, born and raised, and then I left to go to Jamaica because it was the only place where I was seeing people do music and they could survive. So they didn't have to be a musician and have a day job. It was just music, whether you're playing an instrument or you're singing. So under the guise of going to university, I went to Jamaica because my mother was not letting me go nowhere. If I said, "Oh, I'm going because I want to
be a
music,"
singer,
was not happening. So I convinced my mom to get enough money to let me go for 1 year because we couldn't afford for me to go to university. And I was like, I'll get a scholarship, which I did.
Okay,
Ended up getting a scholarship the next year, and went there, and that's exactly what I did. I've just made friends with a lot of people who were in the music scene. I ended up living there for 7 years.
Wow.
Because Jamaica real nice. It's like totally opposite to St. Vincent because St. Vincent is very small and it still feels, I don't know, some of my friends who have visited St. Vincent from Jamaica calls it a 1970s Jamaica, and I don't take offense to it. I just feel like St. Vincent has this really almost heavenly vibe to it. It's very, very untouched, unspoiled in almost every way.
Wow.
And so it's that vintage home vibe I love about my island. I feel like with everything that's moving so fast in the world, technology especially, it's nice to be able to just find some place where you could just tap in and really be tapped into just the beauty of nature around you, and that's St. Vincent. But Jamaica, right, on the other hand, is really fast, and it was a little bit more, I guess, dangerous is the word to use. As everybody knows, it's very beautiful, but you have to be on alert. So yeah, I ended up staying for 7 years, fell in love with just the culture, the food, the people, the vibe. I worked on radio there for a while, Zip FM.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes, I worked on Zip Code. I was Sky.
Nice.
So any Zip cats watching the vlog. Yeah, and I loved media because that's what I went to study, media and communications. I did not finish my degree because at the end of like my second year, some stuff happened and I was just like, bruh, I keep running from what I actually want to do, which is music. And I was just like, I out. Now in hindsight, don't do that. Finish the degree. Okay, because
Finish school, guys.
Finish the degree. Because honestly, I had just a year left, and I think.
Oh wow, you were so close to finishing.
Just last year, I really could have just stayed. I don't know what the hell I was thinking at the time. Honest to goodness. But you see, youth, when you're young,
You feel like you have all the time in the world.
and you feel like you can take all kind of risk and it don't matter. So yeah, finish school, stick to it, because I think to completing something helps. It builds a sort of discipline and grit when you have to power through. And so yeah, I wish I had done that. But everything that I did up to that, from that time till now, is why I am where I am. So there's also that side, to it, because I met Static while I was at work at Zip FM. He came to do an interview with Shensia.
Wow.
Because he did a song for her.
Nice.
And so yeah, it was like, I mean, I had to wait, I think, a longer time because obviously music is something that takes a lot of cash. It takes different things that I think I would have been able to afford myself had I actually just finished the damn degree. But yeah, Jamaica is a time That the place itself, it holds a lot of memories for me. I have strong Jamaican ties, have Jamaican family now, and yeah, I think my favorite memory from my time there is living in Gordon Town. And so for anybody who knows Jamaica, it's like 15 minutes outside of UB, outside the Papine area, but it's like you drive 15 minutes and you're in the middle of just nature and just river and waterfall and them things. So when I was at school,
that must be beautiful.
Listen, it was amazing. When I was at school, I would like go up there, and then in my second year, I moved off campus. Again, another thing, stay on campus. Okay? Don't trick yourself, it's cheaper. Stay on campus. Right. So I moved off campus, and I moved there, and I think those are some of my favorite memories. Just like going to the river to bathe before I go to school. Yeah, that was a definite vibe.
Actually, I truly love Jamaica.
Yeah.
Not just because, you know, my family ties, of course.
Right.
But, well, I went there when I was 11 for my aunt and uncle's wedding. And honestly, I feel like you do not appreciate nature in the Caribbean, truly, until you actually, like, never grew up around it. Because I was born and I grew up in London, so it's just concrete. I mean, England itself has a lot of greenery, but I was born and raised in London itself, so you're not gonna get a lot of greenery there. It's more like more on the outskirts, right? So I just remember going to Dunn's River and just being in awe, and the excitement we had climbing to the top of it. Because at first we started off with the guide. You know, children, we just felt like when we did it. We just came out of the line and we just went like. And you know, when I look back, I'm like, now if I went, I probably wouldn't do that. I would be holding up, you know, because everyone holds hands in a line to go up. But no, we were like 10, 11, and we just shot up there. Yeah, it was like, and it was so strange because that is not something that would come natural to us. It's not like we grew up climbing trees and doing all those types of stuff, but it's like you just click into it, you know? Yeah, it's
Caribbean in your blood.
It's like it's in your DNA, so you just know what to do.
River Stone and those things.
Yes, and I remember just going to Negril. That beach is like, we went to a beach in Negril. The water, it's just clear. I can't even say blue. It's just
clear. It's
so perfect.
I think
so perfect.
For me, before when I first went to Jamaica, I was like, St. Vincent tops this 100%. And St. Vincent is gorgeous. Some of the best sailing waters in the world, by the way, just so you know.
I would love to visit because I've never been.
Beautiful.
We should do a girls trip.
We really should. Like St. Vincent, really
take a girls trip
St.
because
Vincent is really,
I've never been. I feel like I need to do more island hopping.
We should. I find people don't realize, like, everybody go in New York, Miami, wherever for vacation, but the Caribbean itself, we really need to start visiting the different islands. I've been to a few and like, woo, every time you touch down, you have that familiarity, so you don't feel like you're too far from home, but there's still so much to learn as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, St. Vincent's like that. But what sold Jamaica for me was Portland. We went to like, different beaches in Portland, and then we went to a waterfall, and I can't remember the name of the waterfall now, but I remember just looking at it and being, all right, all the beat you on the river. You can't beat you on the beach and the waters though, because our sailing waters, they can't beat you on that. But you see the river, cool. That was it. Wow. That was it. Because I'm more of like a river person. Beach, I like it. I would definitely enjoy myself, but to really say, like, go there every single day, I would live across from a river. I would not live across from a beach. That's how much I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm the opposite.
Really?
I would live across from a beach, but not across. I think I've been in Trinidad for like more than a decade now.
Yeah.
And I can definitely count on one hand the amount of times I've been to a river.
No, brother.
Seriously, like, that is just not my...
I don't know.
I feel like if they're like rivers with waterfalls, they're cute to look at.
But you don't want to go in.
Yeah, but I don't really want to go. I don't want to venture into those waters.
I feel like the best time to go to a river is when the sun's super hot. So when you come out of that really cold water, because you know river water very cold. When you come out of that water and the sun hitting your skin, for me there's no better feeling. When you come out to the beach, like you had a rinse off your salt, you had sand,
and it's just ashy.
Exactly. Bro, I could carry my soap and go on in the river and give myself a little what? River is it for me, brother. River, especially if you do like a river lime and you're cooking by. Come on.
I've never experienced that. I've never been to a river lime, guys, like ever.
Production shaky.
I need to go. Right? I've never been to a river lime. Like I always hear people talking about they're cooking curry by the river. They're cooking a pot of pilau by the river, and I've never done that.
Shaky.
I've cooked on the beach though.
Okay.
It's close enough.
Well, at least I love the beach, but we definitely pull opposite to that.
So it's okay. So we know we need to do a river lime
For sure.
and we need to do a girls trip.
Facts.
So we'll definitely have to put that on the agenda to get that done.
I want to go to Greece next year though. I don't know why.
Santorini, yeah.
I just feel like black skin can look good like all against all our whites.
And the blue sea just glistening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Black luxury.
There's a few places though that we definitely could really put down, and we all like go. Yeah, it's especially how the past 2 years have been. I just feel like now,
Travel.
yeah, you just need to enjoy. Like even if you can't travel, the country that you're in, I feel like just enjoy it, embrace it, visit places that you've never gone before. Like I know there's so many places in Trinidad. Like that's a goal for me for the rest of this year to really. Well, I shouldn't really say the rest of this year because we're in rainy season, right? So probably more like the end of the year into next year.
Yeah.
But there's so many beaches I haven't been to. The same thing like simple rivers. There's this place that I keep hearing about in Blanchardshire, 3 Pools. Never been, and I keep hearing it's nice there. So there's certain places I definitely want to visit and see.
I find when they say Trinidad have beach, because I feel like
I wouldn't say it's not the best, but it's because we're not on the side of the Caribbean Sea, we're on the Atlantic Ocean. So obviously you're not gonna get that picturesque, you know, like your vibe that you get with the other countries. Tobago has it.
Yeah,
When you're in the Nylon Pool, you feel like you're in a whole different world.
What's that? I don't know what that was.
Have you? Okay, so before we go anywhere, we need to go right to Tobago because how have you not been to the Nylon Pool yet?
I've only been to Tobago once, and when I went, it was super rainy, so I didn't get to do anything. So
shaky. When you go to Store Bay, there's usually these glass bottom boats.
Oh, we have those in Simmons.
Yeah.
Nice.
So they take you out on the water and like they'll show you the corals and they give you like a little background about the corals and all of that, the history and the water and the different types of fish, and then they take you out to the Nylon Pool, which is not too far from No Man's Land. No Man's Land is like a little standing island of its own where they usually pull up and grill fish and those types of things. But at the Nylon Pool, it's literally a part of the ocean that's just so shallow. So when you get off the boat, the water's probably coming up to here, and no, there's like nothing.
I can't swim.
But that's it. You don't need to know how to swim because you could stand in it, and it's just so blue
in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Again, can't swim, not doing that.
But that's why we call it like a pool because it's not literally. It's not here. It's when you stand up. Look, I'm 5'5.5". 5 foot. If you round it up, I'm 5'6". Right? And it comes up to about here on me.
Can I afraid of water?
And the sand is like it's really coarse, like it's not smooth. And they take the sand and they say if you rub it on your skin, it helps you look 10 years younger. So
okay. I would go, but I genuinely have a fear of water. I went to swimming classes twice and failed.
Do you know?
It's that bad.
As you mentioned that, this is a discussion. My mum and I used to talk about this, right?
Yeah.
Because I have met so many people in Trinidad who say they can't swim, right? And it seems to be something like throughout the Caribbean, you really hear people saying they can't swim.
Yeah.
And in a place like England, where we do not venture into our waters just like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, like it could be the hottest day, you might still look at it. Well, I can speak for my people. we don't venture out into those waters. It's cold, it's brown, yeah. So, but it's compulsory. So like when I was in primary school, every Friday after lunch, we went to the local swimming center, and we had swimming lessons. So it's it's compulsory over there where you have to learn to swim. So it was so weird to me to hear that that's not something that is put in place in the schooling system here. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they may not have as many swimming centers as what they have, but I just wish there was more of that, because it's a normal thing to just go to the beach with your family or your friends. So you should know how to swim, because so many people drown. It's so sad.
For sure.
But I mean, I guess that's not always just how you swim, because you can be the best swimmer and you can still drown because you're swimming in open water. So that's a completely different situation. But even just knowing how to react. So I know they say you need to be calm.
Right.
And, you know. But
I feel like definitely when it comes to swimming, we take it for granted. I mean, there's no system in place. We custom to just throw one another off a rock and still learn how to swim. Parents very rarely schedule, like my mom sent me to actual classes. Parents very rarely do that. I think it's within small sections, and it's usually the upper class who would, you know, take that time out to make sure the children have swimming lessons and whatever. But yeah, we have the culture, I think, in the Caribbean of just teaching one another, each one help one, and it's not usually in the healthiest of ways, because that's why I can't swim. Because my father hold me by my 2 foot and say, "Hey, water, bitch." Listen to me, bro.
Oh my gosh,
bro.
You must
First
be
of all,
traumatized.
I can't swim to today.
That's
First
why
of
you
all,
said you don't go in water. You was like, I'm not going.
Man, water is not friend. I nearly drowned twice in my life.
Oh my
not. I don't
gosh.
play that game. I wanted to be an air hostess, you know. Signed up. My mother paid all the money for the class and so forth. Got to the swimming pool, and the guy said to me, you know, part of the test.
Yes, I've done it. Yeah, you have to learn to swim and
Everything.
take off your uniform
And
while
he
you're
said,
under the water.
and he said, jump from like the plane into the water. Who? Whose child? My rescue child? My mother's child? Bro, I can't remember the excuse I gave my mom, but I know I never went back. And that was the end of the dream.
And I did one of those courses, you know.
Yeah.
I did a flight attendant swimming course, because at one point I wanted to do flight attendant, and I passed it. And it was good. Like, I enjoyed it just because of the fact that I feel like I like being able to
check things off.
Yeah, like, oh, I did that. Yeah, like it's I love to always do something or learn something. So I felt so accomplished being able to. I had on we had to have on a whole buttoned up shirt and pants and jump in the pool in the deep end and under the water, because you can't do it while you're above water. So you have to hold your breath and change. It was quite.
Papa, this is why I'm an artist and not a flight attendant now, because me. I panic so much when water is involved. I've gotten a lot better now though, because I had a friend who said, you know, you have to trust the water. The water is your friend.
Yeah.
So I definitely, like, I could hold on now and go around the whole pools, and trust me, you can't feel more accomplished than me to see me. You want to see me hold on and the one are going around, I'm bobbing. What? Excited. What? But I will learn to swim though. It is very taxing on the body. Like, I get really tired just trying to do that with. You see my see, you hear that? You hear that back a while ago? That's just only the boy. It's not even custom.
No, well, I mean, you could do this one. You turn your head, you breathe, and put your head back down,
Bro,
and then you turn it.
This don't work so good, you know. This it don't know. Old age here.
Yeah, well, we have to put that on the list to do that. Teach Shiloh how to swim.
I really want to learn, because damn, like, suppose it's an emergency and I can't help myself.
And you're a singer, your lungs are good, so you should have no problem holding your breath under the water.
If only they knew. Child, I had to do cardio now, you know, because I ain't telling no lie. Sometimes I find I'm singing and stuff, that's fine, but tell me to do things that are strenuous, I find
It's too much.
Yeah.
Just the age, just the old, yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start going up, the body just does this. And unless you actively exercising and putting things in place. So I guess I just need to stop being lazy too.
And that's a goal of mine.
Yeah.
I joined gym earlier this year. A whole gym membership.
Nothing.
I went 4 times in the month. 4 days. That was it. So I need to.
Nah, start exercising at home. for me, like how I made myself consistent, apart from the fact that, you know, Starlet goes to the gym every day, so a bitch has to go as well. But before that, and I'm proud because I started at home first, and one of my friends was doing this, oh god, it's some extreme workout thing, like a HIIT exercise stuff, and I nearly died. I tried to make it to like one session and I almost died, and I was like, nah boy,
Something's not right.
no. So I was at home exercising first, and then once I felt comfortable, then
you went to the gym.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should do that, because even when I'm home, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do some workouts.
You know what I had to start doing too? Just exercising wherever you have one. You know, sometimes you feel like I need to get these sneakers. I
And
need to get my
change. Yes.
You know, bro, I was literally I would come out to the bar and go in my room, just my panty, and I end there and I walking out. Like dead ass, because I got to the point where it was just like, listen, it doesn't matter whatever.
It's just
I am
you and your space, so you just need to do what you need to
come
do.
on,
Yeah.
in a big t-shirt, I doing my mountain climbers.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
like Hannah Brastel, little titties, like, but you do it no matter what, because,
What, yeah.
and then you just realize, okay, then I don't need anything else to exercise. I just need myself. And
No, it's true. You just need to show up for you.
That's
So
it.
that is true.
That is definitely true. That's it. But yeah, that's pretty much sums up St. Vincent and Jamaica for me.
Okay.
Yeah, school, work, and just making connections with a bunch of people.
So how did you get on this beautiful island?
If I tell you, immigration might come from. But I came here specifically to stay for maybe like 3 months, and now it's been a while. I will definitely be moving here full time. I just got my sesame certificate sorted.
Nice.
So she is going to make Trinidad home. But I really miss St. Vincent, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like Trinidad, for me, the downside is I don't really know a lot of people here. And so the flexibility I have with just moving when I'm at home, just put on my clothes and I go on the road and I don't care. I don't
You
have
don't
that.
have that here.
And
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I really hate it because I just won't be able to go anywhere. And like, you know, the other day I went in town and I was lost. I was just asking people for directions, and when I came back home, everybody was like, "You did what? You asked for directions?" And it's like everything is such a big deal now. Like you're going on dead if you leave the house. But I'm not care about that. It's very stressful for me.
No, but that's like me though. I've been here forever, but I would not go in town and ask for directions.
Really? I didn't know, you know. Sometimes I can be very sunny side
But
up.
then again, I don't know. Do you know what it is? Right? I have adjusted to Trinidad. As I said, I've been here a very long time. So in my head, I'm a local. So I live here. I have citizenship for here.
Yeah.
Right? Which I've had from like the age of 19 or something. And I moved here when I was 12.
Oh,
Right?
nice.
And so, yeah, in my head, Lauren's a Trinidadian.
You have Trini family?
Yeah.
Oh.
So my mom's side of the family is Trinidadian. My dad's side of the family. So I should say, okay, my mom's parents are Trinidadian. My dad's parents are Jamaican.
Oh, nice.
But I was born in the UK, and so were my parents. So right now, most of my family is in the UK, and then I've got some family in America. But like, I have family in Trinidad as well, cousins and stuff,
Right.
who I would have met when I moved here, and even before I moved here, because I came here on vacation with my mom when I was 11. Yeah, so I have family here, but obviously the majority are in the UK, yeah, or the States. Yeah. So, where was I saying? Right. So in my head, as far as I'm concerned,
Full Trini.
full Trini. Can't get more Trini than me. But
You can make a roti. That's why if it's a full Trini. You can make a roti.
do you know I can? Do you know
Again, production.
I can.
You can?
Yes.
Obviously you can.
No, I can.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? COVID. Listen, you see in COVID, right? Because I just could, that sitting down just doing, like, it was driving me insane. So I was one of those people in COVID who was just cooking something new every single day. So I was like, well, now's the time to learn. I can make doubles. I can make roti. I can make a gyro from scratch. Yes, I did all sorts in COVID. I wasn't playing. I was like, I'm going to learn today. Mind you, see when that lockdown was up,
the cooking stuff?
it was over.
I need to learn to cook.
It was over. Like, I still cook, but obviously not to that extent. So I just feel like you don't have the time to put in.
Right. Because I mean,
You know?
during COVID, you're home all the time. I definitely need to sharpen my cooking skills. I could feed somebody's son. I could feed myself, but Jesus knows. As someone said to me, and I shit you not, somebody said, your belly get full. You can feel satisfied, but can you win a competition? No. And I was
Does it have to be a competition? Once my belly is full,
right? Are you
or
satisfied?
whoever I have to cook with,
Are you
cook
satisfied?
for,
And
their
it
belly
tastes
is
good,
full.
right?
I mean,
And it tastes good. But it tastes good, but you can't win a competition. I'm like, well, you know.
life isn't always a competition. But yeah, like, I really class myself as a full-out Trini, right?
Nice.
And it's the local people that humble me. In fact, it's my own friends that humble me.
Yeah.
Lauren, you're not a Trini.
I
You know,
mean-
they just shut it down for me. So it's like, you know, or you hear, girl, you still have that accent. See, didn't I sound Trini? Girl, you still have that accent.
No, I mean,
No,
the second time around, it was like a 2. Oh, like a 3, yes. A 3!
Out of
Solid
what?
3. A 10.
Whoa! I thought you was gonna say 5. Not a I thought you was gonna say a 3 out of 5.
Would you lie? Would you
A
like
solid 3.
It's a solid 3. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's like, the British accent is really heavy, eh? Yeah, that,
It is. And I think people don't understand that. You can't just lose a British accent. Now, mind you, when I go back home, they all think I sound Trini.
that happens to me when I go home and to St. Vincent.
So, could you imagine if Trinidadians think I have a thick British accent, and when I go home, my family's like, Trini girl. They think I sound Trini.
But
Could you imagine what they sound like to a Trinidadian?
Facts. Because Vincentians think I sound Jamaican, and it's weird to me.
I think you sound Jamaican.
You know.
I think you sound
Not
Jamaican.
you, it's not like a bad thing, but just saying.
Just
touchy.
But no, I feel like you sound Jamaican. But then again, I don't really know the
Vincentian accent.
the Vincentian. By the way, guys, sidebar, I only learned that, like, what was it, 2 weeks ago? When we was hanging out, and she was like, Vincentian, and I was like, what did you just say? And she was like, that's what St. Vincent, people from St. Vincent, that's what they're called, Vincentian. And I was like, what? And I was just in awe.
And she thinks it's so classy. She's like, I would say it all the
Yes.
time.
I know, like, I said, listen, if I was from St. Vincent, I'd have been like, I'm Vincentian. You couldn't tell me if I'm St. Vincent.
Vincentian.
Vincentian. I just think it sounds so
Because
up
I'm
there.
used to it. When I first went to Jamaica, though, my cousin and I, we had to show Jamaicans our ID to prove that we weren't really Jamaican because they thought we sounded Jamaican. That's
Yeah,
how
you
close the
sound-
accents
yeah.
are. Jamaicans didn't know that we weren't Jamaican. So, accent is pretty close.
I feel like I need to Google
Not a
or go on
Vincentian,
YouTube.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had to choose specific Vincentians because you had the Vincentians who come from Windward side, and that accent is different than the Leeward side Vincentians and Tongue Vincentians. So even though St. Vincent's
Whilst
so
there's
small,
3 different.
yeah, and then who come from Beckwith to Beckwith, people could tell you who come from this side part of Beckwith to that side part of Beckwith.
But I feel
Yeah.
like Trinidad's like that.
I don't know.
Yes.
To me,
First of
all
all,
Trinidad's not the same.
on a larger scale, Trinidadians sound different to Tobagonians,
Okay, yeah.
right?
Right.
And then in Trinidad itself, you've got the west of Trinidad, and you've got the south.
You got
You have central. No, I think east. No, like as in when I say no, they don't.
how accent?
Yeah, like they don't. Their twang doesn't sound different. But I feel like the west heavily can sound different.
I don't know. To me,
I don't know.
all Trinidad's are the same.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
But then again, it could just be how how you speak, and if you use twang, and if you don't use not twang, sorry, slang. If you use slang, then
Perhaps.
you will sound a little different.
Perhaps, but I'm not gonna lie. I've yet to meet a Trini that I could still be like, what part of Trinidad are you from? You know? Yeah. It's pretty universal. Granted, I think a lot of the people I'm interacting with come from like the same area.
Same
so maybe
area,
that's-
yeah.
Maybe that's why. But yeah.
No, that's true.
So when are we gonna start our challenge, man?
Let's start it now, actually,
Okay.
because so basically, guys, I thought this challenge would be great for Shiloh because she's a singer.
Oh God, it's a singing challenge.
Yeah, but obviously, because I'm not a singer, right? Mind you, it was a dream of mine when I was younger, but anyways, we won't go there. We basically have to sip some water.
Sip some water.
You have to gargle. You know where you have it right there, like when you're gonna gargle, and then you have to sing a song or like a piece of a song, and I have to guess what song.
What?
Mooney long hours. That
There you
was
go.
easy.
Like, I took a little bit too much water. I was like, yes. I was like, jeez.
Oh my gosh, I can't open this. Alright.
The tiny bottles. What? No, man. No. What is that? You can recognize that? What's that?
Keisha Cole Love.
Go! How did you not get? Bravo, that was definitely not love. I am weak.
And I just realized you didn't do yours properly. You're supposed to gargle.
Clearly, because I'm like, what is happening? Let me see. Let me think of one that, like, I'm really bad at thinking of songs, you know.
Do you know what we should have done? We should have put like some names of songs and then just picked.
Yeah. What's that? Okay. Did you say no soca song? You know, dance song. Not sure.
Yeah, but I don't really know, like, not like modern. I'm better with R&B. What?
That's the thing. Hold on, my pants all tipped on God no. Whew. This is a dangerous game. Bro, I almost join. Hey, you could join a cup of water, you know, I swear.
What's that? What song was that?
What's popcorn? Dun 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 dun. I don't know the words, I just know these. Dun 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 dun.
What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm terrible with cut up with songs, I swear. But it's a popcorn song, that's how it starts. Like I'm like, me parties on the load and pot. Is that pop? Vibes Cartel? Oh, it's popcorn, true. It's not pop. It's a dancehall song.
I think we're gonna.
You were
have to
supposed to
stick
guess what song it was.
I feel like we're gonna have to stick to R&B.
Okay.
You can give me a little gospel, but I can't get that.
Whew.
Even a pop.
I'm gonna start to think of my song from now.
I need to think of one. In fact, what can I do? I need to think of a popular one. That's why I did Love. Love's a very popular
It
song.
is. Ooh, I have mine.
Okay. I'm taking too long.
I'm not gonna pull my head down back so far though. 'Cause- Sound like Rich. I swear I hear that male voice.
All right, you go.
Okay.
Because I really can't. I can't think of anything.
Mm-mm.
No.
No?
That
Come on
sounds
now.
That sounds like aliens trying to. An alien trying to sing.
It was Katy Perry. I kissed the girl. I like it.
What?
It was
No.
It was definitely Katy Perry. I hit those notes like on point a while ago. Definitely. What? No, but I joke. What's that? No. What's that?
Ariana Grande, thank you next. Are you telling me you didn't
Tell
get
him
that?
that. Thank you. What part of the song was that?
Thank you. Next, thank you. How did you not get that?
Wow, no. Mm-mm.
How did you not get that?
That's not.
Alright,
what
let's do one more. You one more and
Let
me
me
one
see,
more. That's
Okay. Bro, I keep choking on this shit. What the fuck?
what is happening here? Best friend.
That's right. Come on now. I know I had it in there.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. It took a while though.
Took a couple sips as well.
I think it was the dance moves that
Well, clearly we need to gesticulate because what? So I said before I take more this. Oh, excuse me. You get? You get? Really? No, okay, come here. No, okay, keep going. Okay, hold on. Okay. No, God.
When I see you.
What? it's on production. It's very good. I am weak.
it was no guidance.
Wow. You have some guys.
I got it. Wow.
You got it, girl. You didn't get it? You didn't hear it?
Boo.
Well, whatever. Whatever. I tried. I gave it my all. I literally gave it my all.
I almost gave it my life.
No, she literally did, guys.
Did you really catch on camera? Though? Oh my God.
This has been so much fun.
It really
We definitely have to do this again. I always enjoy Shiloh though. She has a very good vibe. I do love being around Shiloh.
Thank you. I love being around you too, Lauren.
Thank you. Thank you.
People, she could really cook, you know.
Thank you. Because I feel like, no, really, that's one place I do feel like you wasn't there
What?
when I went by Chelsea one night and I made
was
sweet
not.
sriracha wings with
I look on
shrimp
with
as
jealous
well.
eyes.
Yeah, it was
I-
good. No, but we'll do it again.
For sure.
But to be honest, we need to plan because that was very impromptu. But it's like whenever we all get together, like look today we're ordering food. We never really do the whole planning to cook thing. So yeah, we have to
Organize.
yeah, we had to organize before.
But yeah, this is fun. I mean, apart from that, I almost died.
I know, but minus that part, I had a good time with you today. All right. We definitely want you to bless the people with your amazing voice because the versatility in the dictionary will have Shiloh when it comes to singing. She can be giving you Angel and then go to like Ziggy Rankin and you're like, how did you end up there? You know, but she sounds so good, guys. Before we go, we definitely want Shiloh to bless us with her vocals because her voice is just amazing. And before she does, just to let you guys know that her music is available everywhere. So that is Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Deezer, YouTube, of course.
Everywhere.
So it's available everywhere. So definitely, guys, stream her music. She has amazing talent. And the whole world needs to know about Shiloh. So Shiloh, take it away.
All right. I'm not gonna lie, I was just thinking about this song and I forgot it. Forgive me. Oh, there's this one I like. Hold on, I had to get it right because it's my favorite song. It's I'm a really bad sick. They'll tell you I'm unfit. You got your hopes up quick. Looks like your heart's on a bend. I wear a disguise. The truth's never in my eyes. Said you really like a surprise. Who knew I needed love like this? Come, come, you got what I want, you get my function. And when I'm with you, ain't no other option. I never got to question, all I do is mention. Yeah, how you make me head over heels. Keep my head above water, woo-hoo. Better than my ex-lover, mm-hmm. Do me right, do me right. Can you make me head over heels? Keep my head above water, woo-hoo. Better than my ex-lover, mm-hmm. Do me right, do me right. Do me, Yeah. Woo! There we go.
And look, that was after she almost choked. So you know, if she's singing like that after she almost choked, you know she hasn't. Thank you again for joining us for this video, guys. It was definitely a good one. Let us know what you want to hear about next time. What type of content you guys want to see. Let us know in the comments for sure. And I'll see you for the next video. Bye.